Welcome to 20-minute back relief, day 1. Level extra gentle, equipment none, shoes off. We're going to start by using the kitchen counter. You're going to rest your forearms on the kitchen counter. Keep your legs straight and stand away from the kitchen counter. You're just going to rock back and forth, letting your back be arched and keeping your chin up. Rock back and forth. This should feel really good on your back, and also it should feel like a nice stretch on the back of your legs. Keep your legs straight, keep your back arched, shoulders relaxed, and head up. This is very easy and very gentle, and it should feel good on your body. Now what we're going to do is the same thing with a split stance. So straight legs, forearms on the counter, and again you're going to rock back and forth. This should allow you to feel more of a stretch in the back of the front leg. That's your hamstrings, and you should keep your back arched and your chin up. This allows a large release of tension in the back, in the spine, and it's also a good stretch for your hamstrings, which can release a lot of tension on the lower spine. Let's switch legs, keeping both legs straight, split stance. You want to feel that stretch in the back of that leg. Both legs are straight, back is arched, forearms on the counter. Relax your neck and relax your shoulders. This should feel very good. It should feel like a good stretch on the back of that front leg. The lower back should feel a big release of tension, because in this position you don't have to strain to hold up your spine. You can just allow your lower back to sort of curve and arch in a natural way. Okay, now we're going to put our legs back together, stand away from the counter, rest our forearms and chin on the counter so that you make sort of a tabletop position, like a 90-degree angle with your body. And you're just going to move your lower back. You're going to round your back and arch your back gently. This should feel really nice on your spine. You can make this movement as small or big as you'd like. Try starting with a small movement, slow movement. And now we're going to keep our back straight as we bend our knees and straighten your knees. Bend and straighten, just the knees are moving, everything else stays still. Rest your chin on your forearms on the counter. As you straighten your legs, you should feel a nice stretch go through the back of both legs. Stretching out your hamstrings in the back of your legs can release a lot of tension in the lower back. Bend your knees and straighten, keeping the rest of your body still. And again, this should feel good. These are easy, gentle movements for your body that should feel good on your body. Okay, so now we're going to put our hands on the counter, step a little bit closer to the counter, bend our knees, and just make circles with our hips. You want to isolate the hips, so bending the knees allows more movement with the hips. Let's switch and go the other direction with those circles. Just some simple hip circles, which are gentle and really nice for the lower spine. Okay, let's put our forearms back down and let's go back to our bending, our arching and rounding of the spine. Let's keep our knees bent this time and just work on the flexibility in the spine. We're going to arch and round. This time we're going to use our head as well, keeping our knees bent. You're arching your back and rounding your back, exploring a wider range of motion in your spine. And make whatever adjustments you need to make so that this feels good on your spine. The goal is always to make your body feel good. Okay, so now let's straighten both legs. Forearms back on the counter, and we're going to bend one knee as we straighten the other leg and alternate. Now you're sort of pushing one hip out at a time, so we're adding a little stretch into the hip and continuing that relaxation of the lower back and the stretch of the hamstring in the back of the leg. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, alternate right and left, right and left. Feel the release of tension in that lower back. Okay, and now we're going to work on the hips. You're going to put your hands on your knees, straight arms, knees bent, and you're just going to swing your hips side to side. This looks a little provocative, so do it in isolation. Do it somewhere behind closed doors, but it is a great release for your lower spine. Show you the profile, knees bent, arms straight, and you're just swinging your hips side to side, allowing your lower back to really slip and slide and feel really loosey-goosey. Let's go back to the counter, forearms on the counter. We're going to keep both legs straight. We're going to lift the one leg back, and then we're just going to bend and straighten one leg. Now what we're doing here is we're keeping our spine in a neutral position, so your spine should feel comfortable and at ease. Let's switch legs, and we're strengthening the leg to keep the stress off of your back. This kind of strength exercise is rarely used in the gym. This is a really effective way to strengthen your leg and knee joint so that it can support the lower back. Let's get a chair or a stool now, and we're going to do the next part of this using a chair or a stool. You're going to sit on the edge of the chair, and you're going to lift one leg up in a figure 4 position, and we're going to arch and round your back again. Round and arch, round and arch. Just explore the range of motion of your spine here. If you feel any discomfort, you want to make the movements slower and smaller. Now let's take both hands and press that knee down to stretch out the hip. So you should feel a stretch in the hip. You might feel a stretch somewhere else in your body. That's okay too. Now we're going to take our chest and push it forward towards our leg so that we feel more of a stretch along the side of the leg and the hip. So keeping your back straight, you're going to push your chest forward. Now let's do the other side. Bring the arm up, round and arch the back. The leg is up in the figure 4 position. Your legs are making a number 4. And you are stretching your back, arching it and rounding, exploring the range of motion in your spine. If you need to make this movement smaller to feel better, you can do that. Now take both hands and press that knee down. Now we're exploring the range of motion in your hip. Relax your neck. And gently press on that knee until you feel a nice, cozy stretch in that hip. And now we're going to bring our chest forward, straight back. Ooh, I really feel that stretch. You can feel that stretch all along the side, the outside of the leg and the hip. Only go as far as feels comfortable to you. This should feel like a nice stretch. The stretch should feel good. It shouldn't feel torturous or uncomfortable. It should feel like a nice stretch. A nice stretch feels sort of like a release of tension, like, ooh, that muscle needed that release. Okay, now we're going to shift to profile. Go to the edge of your seat, and we're just going to work on that rounding of the back and arching. You can see in profile the rounding and arching of your spine. And now we're going to really focus on lifting up and straightening the spine instead of arching it. So you're going to allow yourself to hunch or slouch, and then you're going to focus on a straight spine, not an arched spine. So hunch and then straighten the spine. Straightening the spine should feel like you're lifting your body upwards from the chair. You want to think of your spine as straight as an arrow all the way from your tailbone up through your neck and through the top of your head. Straight as an arrow. Think straight as an arrow. This movement is better. Oh, let's try it. Let's try a wave, a body wave or a body roll. You're going to push your chest forward, lift it up, and then collapse inwards, roll through. And you really want to focus on the forward motion of your chest here. So this is a body roll or a body wave using your chest. Focus on the chest moving forward, or your rib cage moving forward and forward and forward, and roll through the movement. Roll, body wave. So good for your spine. This should feel delicious on your spine. Let's do that same body roll in that figure 4 position. So bring one leg ankle to knee and continue with those body rolls. Switch, do the other leg to the knee. Body rolls in this figure 4 position. As you push your chest forward, you should feel that stretch along the side of the hip. Again, it should feel like a nice stretch. If it feels like too much, then just make the movement a little smaller. Now we're going to work on the shoulders. This type of movement, rolling your shoulders back, you're really focusing on the backward pull of those shoulders back and down. But it is a circular movement of the shoulders, shoulder roll, focusing on the back and downwards motion of the shoulder. This really helps open up the chest and elongate the spine, straightening the spine. Now let's work on our side-to-side motion, pulling each hand down to the side, left and right, left and right. Again, this should feel nice on your body. It shouldn't feel painful. If you feel any pain, you want to adjust your movement until you don't feel pain. Now let's rock the hips. Bringing one hip up, right, left, left. We're still sitting on our stool or chair in the kitchen, and we're just lifting your hip right and left, going up with the hip, up, up, up. Again, exploring the range of motion in that spine, increasing your flexibility and strength in your spine. These exercises are so good for your back. They're going to keep your back safe from harm. They're going to keep your spine healthy. They're going to help you avoid injury. Let's focus on the chest now, bringing the chest directly forward. This can be a tiny, tiny movement. Usually it's very small when you first start it. You're just activating muscles in your core that are lifting your chest and supporting your lower back. It may not be clear what this movement is doing or which muscles you're using. That's okay. Just try to replicate this movement that I'm doing, bringing your chest forward. Let's do it a little faster if you can. If you can't do this today, this fast, that's okay. With practice, you will be able to do it. Okay, now let's go back to our figure 4 position, and we're going to lift our spine up straight, lift up and twist gently. Whenever you do this twist, you want to be very gentle with your spine. It can be a very small movement. Let's do the other side. Lift up and twist to the side very gently. Keep your focus on that spine and how you're feeling. There should be no pain. Make the movement as small and slow as you need to so that you feel good and you feel zero pain. Let's squeeze those shoulders up to your ears and drop them down now. We're practicing a release of tension in the neck. So we create tension by squeezing and then release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Focus on that feeling of release. Now let's bring our chin to your chest and gently, slowly just rock your head side to side. This can also be very small movement, very slow. When you first do this, your neck might not feel comfortable, so do it even smaller than I'm doing it and slower. Focus on how your neck feels and work on creating a position that you can feel relaxed in. It can take time for your neck to relax into this kind of a stretch. So if this makes your neck tense up a little bit, just go slower and practice it slowly. Now, as we keep our neck on one side, we're going to practice that release of tension again. So with our head ear to shoulder on one side, you're going to squeeze your shoulders up and drop. Let's go to the other side. And again, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. We're teaching our neck how to relax. And that can be a practice. It can take time to teach our neck how to relax, how to release stress, how to release tension. Let's go back to our semicircles, just gently rolling our head side to side, feeling a nice stretch, allowing your neck time to relax. This should feel nice. This should feel relaxing. Your neck is part of your spine, so we want to be able to release the tension in that part of your spine as well. Okay, now what we're going to do is hold your head on an angle to one side and just gently shake it no. Take a breath. Make sure that you're breathing through these exercises, not holding your breath. Let's do the other side. You should feel a gentle release on the side of your neck as you do this. Breathe, exhale, inhale, exhale. That should feel really nice on your neck, your spine. Go ahead and wiggle through. We're going to do one more thing. We're going to make a square with your body on the stool. Make a straight line with your spine, straight legs, and just gently shake your head no. And then rock back and forth, just like we did in the beginning of this class. So gently shaking your head no, straight spine, straight legs. Hold that position, allow your back to relax, and bend your knees to come all the way up. And that's it. If you want more like this, try my 20-minute low impact workout. I love my body. I love yours too. I love myself, and I love you.